Are you like many people from out of province today looking to relocate into the Edmonton or surrounding area? Would it surprise you that you're definitely not alone and that we've exhibited the highest interprovincial migration in 14 years in the Edmonton and surrounding area? So, my name is Stanko and I'm with Remax Real Estate, and today I'm going to go through my 4 reasons why you should move and my 4 reasons why you should not move. I've been living in the Edmonton and surrounding area for the last 17 years and selling real estate full time. And I was just thinking today, do I regret my move? I used to live in the mountains to Edmonton, and why? And sometimes I wonder, what am I still doing here? But let's go through my negatives and my 4 positives of living into the Edmonton area. So let's dive in right into the negatives. Number 1 negative, in my opinion, of living in Edmonton is definitely the weather. That's one really negative thing. However, I also feel like our increase in taxes is a huge negative thing. Our property taxes significantly have increased in the last 2 to 3 years. I feel like poor management has caused this, and I feel like my money is not being spent in the right places. Now, this is something that a lot of people are saying, so it's making our city a little bit more unaffordable, even though our prices are lower. So where is this money going? You tell me. I don't know, but I don't see it going into as many of the services that I need on a daily basis. So as a frustrated Edmontonian who is paying taxes and that tax base is increasing by 13%, whether I like it or not next year, this is something that I think is a real big negative of why I wouldn't move to Edmonton. Number 2 negative would be the traffic. We are constantly under construction, and I've heard this complaint from people moving from Vancouver and Toronto. Yes, there is construction. Yes, there is traffic. We have low speed limits, and the traffic can get backed up significantly. We recently built a ring road called the Anthony Henday around the city, and they only built 2 lanes on it, not 4, not 3, 2 lanes. So there is a backlog in traffic almost consistently. Number 3 would be crime. This has been on the news throughout Canada for a long time. Edmonton's high crime rates. Do I feel unsafe in my city? I live in Lansdowne community, and I always felt safe. Maybe I lock the door sometimes, maybe I don't, but I have been locking my door a lot more lately, as it was brought to my attention by one of my clients that they are getting broken into a couple of times now, and that they had a video camera around their area with people that are coming into nicer areas to come steal bikes and stuff like that. So crime is a problem, and of course, throughout Canada, people are having this issue. We have a Edmonton City Police Service, and they are always underfunded and do not have enough police officers to service the area. So, do I feel unsafe? No, but this is a factor that is very significant in the back of Edmontonians' minds on a constant basis. Now, let's get to our positives. Affordability, 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 affordability. Alberta does not have a provincial sales tax, and Edmonton is the lowest priced city in all of Alberta. Now, we are significantly lower than our Calgary South, which has very, very high average sale prices right now. We are average sale price at $555. Calgary is $807. Sure, are we this major metropolitan city? I feel so. I feel like we're international, and I feel like we are just as good as Calgary, but I mean, you can watch some of my videos where I'm duking it out with Calgary versus Edmonton, but we do have that great ability to be on an international scale. We have an international airport and a whole bunch of services, so I feel that's great. Number 2 good things about living here is really our natural area. We have the largest continuous park, one of the largest in all of North America. Tons of trails, tons of hiking trails, mountain bike trails, picnic areas, you name it. It is stunning. And this summer, I was watching the Metallica concert, which was kind of crazy that I went to that, and that's another story, in the Commonwealth Stadium. And I was thinking, wow, good on you, Edmonton. We have this beautiful Commonwealth Stadium that was built years and years ago, I think in the 1980s, and it is stunning. And the only reason why Metallica played in Edmonton, it was the largest outdoor stadium that they could play in. And so I was thinking to myself, wow, what great services and amenities we have for a smaller city, really. And when I was driving back from the concert, I drove through the river valley, and it was stunning. It was one of those beautiful days where it was green out, and it was plus 30 during the concert that night, and it really made me feel proud to be an Edmontonian. And I think that there are lots of good things that we have going for us. We have the Oilers, a whole bunch of things like that. So that brings me to my last positive, the quality of life here. The quality of life is significant. And I had some clients that came in from Toronto from my YouTube channel, way to go, and they were like stunned by our beauty and our natural beauty and all our amenities. The guy kept telling me, wow, look at the sky, how blue it is. Look at how beautiful the clouds are. They're so poofy and it's so green here. And he made me really feel proud to be an Edmontonian as well. So if you are thinking about moving, I'd love to be a realtor of choice because I'd like to pick out your home that makes you feel good to be an Edmontonian as well. And we have tons of people that are moving here, and we don't have a ton of people that are moving out. So I think that it is a great place to invest because I think our property prices are going to increase in value. So my name is Karen Stanko, and I'd love to be a realtor of choice. If you know somebody who's thinking of selling or buying, please shoot me off a text. And thanks for joining me, and we'll see you on the next one.